Do I know you from somewhere? You look kind of familiar.
Know me.
Okay. Well, we had several complaints of a silver Corvette hauling ass around.
I mean, I came in from Blair.
Okay. You have your driver's license with you?
I mean, I'm parked.
Okay. But even though you're parked, you got complaints, and I witnessed you drive by the gas station at a high rate of speed and fail to complete a stop. The stop sign there.
I stopped and turned left.
You went straight.
No,
And then
I
turned there.
stopped and turned left.
Okay. You have your driver's license with you?
No.
Okay. So do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Okay, so are you refusing to provide the driver's license?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so where's your driver's license?
You turned your lights on Cleveland, and I was already in my...
Okay, I'm giving you a lawful request to provide your driver's license. Are you refusing to give me the driver's license? No. Okay, then I need you to get your driver's license.
Okay, I'll do that. What was your complaint?
A reckless driver.
Reckless how?
I will get with you on all that in just a minute. That's what the complaint came out as.
Hey, Siri.
Go ahead. What's the address here?
115 East Cleveland, but you're in the alleyway of 115 East Cleveland.
I'll be in the alleyway of 115 East Cleveland. Be out with that silver Corvette. Adam Boy X-Ray 12 William out of Arkansas.
Hey, are you on shift? Okay, well. Okay. Never mind. Well, I have Mangum PD pulling me over with only complaints of a silver Corvette.
No, it's not. That wasn't the only thing. I watched you drive by.
You didn't see me turn my blinker and
I
hit
saw
my
you
brakes at
fly
lips?
by the gas station, fail to stop at the stop sign.
Saw or side?
I don't know where we're going with this. Like, I'm just trying to do my job here.
Well, I'm in my parking behind my house with the Corvette that we traded the semi with, and Mangum 5? 7. Anyway, I was just letting you know. Okay. I'm giving him my driver's license right now. I'm just letting you know that he turned his lights on after I had already turned into Love's and also turned my blinker on into behind my house. All right, thank you. Bye. No, I'm not. I'm not giving you any issues whatsoever. Sorry.
Okay.
I have a horrible domestic. I have a horrible domestic relationship, and he's probably gonna be really pissed off as soon as he finds out that I've even came in way past the time I'm supposed to be in.
Okay. I'm sorry you're dealing with that.
It's not your fault. It's not your responsibility. Hey, sorry you're dealing with an asshole, but not my deal. Got it. Do what you gotta do.
No, I mean, I just don't know what all's going on here. I did watch you go by there at what I would describe as a high rate of speed. I didn't just come over here.
Which way was I going?
I didn't even notice it was the
North or
Corvette.
south?
I literally heard the car, and then everybody at the gas station was like, "That was it," you know.
Oh.
And at that time, I'm looking over.
Can you tell me what I was accused of doing?
The call that came in relation to this to this vehicle was a reckless, or described as this vehicle was a reckless driver. Well,
That's
we can call
understandable.
dispatch,
That's
and we
understandable.
can talk to them. So you understand? So maybe you were driving a little bit fast. Is that what you're saying in that, or what?
I'm just thinking that there can't be that many Corvettes in relation to Mangum, Oklahoma.
There can't around here.
I
That
mean,
makes sense.
there are
I may not even want to time.
red Corvettes or red Mustangs, but there's not very many silver Corvettes. So if someone said a silver Corvette was driving recklessly, I would be interested, because I literally came in from Granite
Yeah.
and through 283,
Okay.
which is just south of Mangum,
Okay.
and came in to Love's and here.
Okay. Well,
So-
what I will say is this: I did not see the complaint that was, or nor can I, just because they said it was a silver Corvette. They said that they had likely went out of town, is what somebody believed. So you coming into town, I'm not accusing you of being that person
No. Yeah,
at all.
no, it's your job.
I'm
It's your job.
I'm not
It's
accusing
your
you.
job. No, it's your job.
I saw the vehicle once I looked over there, and I did notice that it was a Corvette.
Yeah.
However, what I observed in doing that, though, was the fact that the vehicle was at high rate of speed.
Hey, you're good.
And
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that I know that I came in from 283 on to Lewis Tittle,
okay,
and then at Love's turned here.
okay,
So if there's anything else, it may be a misunderstanding with
and maybe it is. I mean,
any-
so you said you're kind of, you're in a hurry, right? So
No, I didn't say
well,
that.
you said you had a situation going on here, and that he was going to be upset that perhaps you weren't here. So
I didn't say that. I said that if he comes out bitching, I want you to understand that he wanted me to be in a hurry.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm not going over speed limit, especially coming into Mangum, because I know Mangum PD typically, like the Ritter shop.
So are you denying that you accelerated heavily while turning in front of?
No, I'm not denying.
In front of Love's.
I'm telling you
And then-
that I was absolutely driving the speed limit, because when you come into the Ritter shop,
You weren't
on
you weren't going the
283.
speed limit in front of Love's.
Did you lock it?
You don't need to lock something in to be able to see that you were moving much faster than.
So you paced me?
You can observe a vehicle at a high rate of
Would
speed.
you say you paced me?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Well, what are you saying?
I'm saying that I observed your vehicle moving at what appeared to be, with my training and experience, as being at a high rate of speed.
So did you pace me coming into
Again, I did not, nor did I tell you that I did.
Does your radar state that?
Okay. I think I can also smell a smell associated with an alcoholic beverage. So if you want to tell me something more about this whole thing,
you are being recorded.
that's perfectly fine. You are being recorded as well.
Yes, and what I will tell you that I know is that I came in on 283
Uh-huh.
and I turned right, which would be north
Okay.
on Lewis Tittle.
Uh-huh.
And I turned left, which would be west
Okay.
on Cleveland.
Uh-huh.
And then I turned north to park this
I could
vehicle
also. Okay.
that we have traded a semi for.
Okay.
And your lights didn't come on until I was already parked.
Nope, definitely not the case. And there's cameras along here that would prove
No.
otherwise. But
I
I'm not here.
appreciate
I'm not
that.
here to debate stuff like that at this point. I would like to know, have you drank anything? Because I can see.
Did I what?
Have you drank anything tonight? Alcohol.
I've drank water, I've drank milk, I've drank Kool-Aid, I've drank chamomile tea.
Alcoholic beverages.
I've
That's what I'm
drank
interested in.
everything that you will imagine that or make up in your statement.
Uh-huh. Okay. But so your statement is that you have not drank any
But I will tell you this, but if you try or attempt to put cuffs on me after 3 minutes or more of me being in my driveway, and the only thing that you have is that there is a silver car driving, but you've not actually seen me commit.
I'm stopping you based on the infraction that I observed, not based on what some other reporters. Did you observe it?
Because you told me that someone called in and said there was a reckless driver.
Yeah, and that's likely what the people at the gas station were referring to when you drove
by.
Gas station? At Love's. However,
so Love's is how many blocks away?
This stop and the PC for the stop is based on.
Love's is how many blocks away?
Are you? So have you been drinking? Because your voice,
Love's is how many blocks
when you're
away?
standing there, you're slaying.
Hey,
I'm trying to figure out.
I will take you to court.
That's okay.
Flat.
That's okay.
How many blocks is Love's
I'm not here to
here?
answer your questions. I'm requesting you to answer mine. So if you're not going to answer them, that's fine.
Thank God the sheriff is here, because I will totally bust your fucking ass, dude.
Bust my ass. So are you threatening me now?
I'm not.
Okay.
But you are threatening me.
I didn't threaten you.
You said that within Love's that you got a complaint. So how is it within 2 fucking blocks?
I can see there's beer. I can see there's beer in the vehicle. I think I
make it make sense.
I'm going to be 91 at this time.
Make it make sense.
Okay.
You had a complaint.
What?
Okay. Where was your complaint from? Radio or civilian?
That was not the reason for this stop. So
you told me that your complaint. Don't start lying, because the sheriff of Greer County is here.
I've not lied about anything.
Flat. I appreciate you. You know why? Because you come from Oklahoma City, and you have came here, and you've dedicated your time to do right by the people of Mangum. But you're lying to me right now.
I'm not.
And I don't appreciate that.
I am not lying.
You told me.
I have no reason.
Love's,
I have no reason to lie to you. In fact,
listen.
hold on. In fact, I have every reason to not lie to you. In fact, I have every reason to say, well, you're a deputy, right?
Nope.
You're
I'm
a
not
deputy?
a fucking deputy.
You were, okay. I thought you were a deputy. But this is the thing.
I've never had it out for you, which is.
I don't have anything after you either.
You told
but this is the situation.
That your complaint was from Love's, and that you observed it from Love's to my house, which is 2.5 blocks.
That's a complaint. That is that's not the PC for this stop, though.
Okay, what's your PC?
I already told you my observation of that vehiel traveling at a higher than reasonable speed on that roadway in front of that gas station.
Or not from Altus, but from Altus to Mangum. And the speed limits start telling you.
All right, will you hang out right here? I'm going to go talk to the sheriff, because as another law enforcement officer.
To avoid, I'm recording you.
Mangum 7 Central. You show. Greer 1, help with me. Okay, can you hang out for a second? I'll be right back. I am not trying to lie about anything, okay? No, I'm not. Okay. So, I don't feel like that's going to, will you stop following me over here? Will you just stop me talking to me?
I am a citizen of Greer County, and you said from Love's, you told dispatch, and God, I hope she or they document every bit of what you said. On there is some whatever the fuck you lied about from Love's to here. When I came into Mangum, I made sure that I was actually 3 miles per hour lower than the speed limit. And I used all of my blinkers.
Okay.
And I slowed down. And I came into my alleyway. And I parked into my driveway. And your lights didn't show purple, which is weird. The average citizen wouldn't think purple. However, your red and blues, when you're at the roadway and I'm in my driveway, do appear to be purple. And then you approached me after I'd already gotten out of my vehicle and started giving me directives. If I am wrong, I will admit to that. But I don't need you using your bullshit to try to get me in trouble. If anyone's going to fire me or get me in trouble, this dude is.
Okay.
What do you have to say?
I'm just going to ask you to go back over there now. I appreciate your statement on the matter. Please don't go back in the vehicle. She's obviously been drinking. She came over in front of the gas station. She's moving like this. She's at a high rate of speed. She doesn't stop at the stop sign all the way. She pulls in here. I turn my lights on leaving the gas station. She says I didn't. I don't know what to say. It's kind of a...
Well, I can't get a straight story out of either one of you because you can't finish the sentence, so I don't know. So you gotta do what you gotta do, but...
I can't finish the sentence?
You didn't just now.
What did I...
You can go back and...
I'm not...
You can... No, hang on a second. You can go back and review your body cam. As you were sitting there telling me that, you didn't finish one sentence.
Well, I'm not going to sit there and argue with her in front of you. I don't know that's going to do any good. But
I can't get a straight thing out of either one of you. Like I said, neither one of you can finish a sentence. And no, sir, you didn't. So, I mean,
okay.
you put me out on traffic.
Well, you showed up here at her request. All right. And I don't... Oh, goodness. Does she work for you?
Huh?
Does she work for you? Is she a
Yes.
deputy? Okay.
So
does that mean
was she driving?
Yes, she was driving. She was absolutely driving.
I mean, you saw her driving, she got out of the vehicle?
Yes. Yep. I pulled up here. She was not even out of the vehicle. She was trying to open her door.
Hey,
When
I went in my house and got this. Are you okay with that?
No, I'm not.
How about my private property?
Okay. This is the thing. I gave you a lawful order to come back over here.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. You were on a traffic
I
stop.
complied.
No, you didn't. You went inside and got a drink.
Just now, you were over there talking to the sheriff.
And I asked you to walk over here, and that's on my body
Did
cam.
you?
Yeah.
Explain that to me.
I don't need to explain that to you. You obviously understand that.
Okay.
I don't understand it.
He did tell you to come back over here. You did come back over here. You didn't stay. He didn't tell you to stay.
I did. I told him to come over
You
here.
didn't tell
I
me.
told her to come over here.
I went over there to his window.
Listen. You did tell her to come over here, and that's what I'm saying. I just agreed with you there.
Okay. But you also said that I didn't tell her to stay
You
here.
did not tell her to stay there.
Hell no. You said it's cool. I'm just going to talk to this guy and do what you want to do.
I have no reason wrong.
All right. Well,
If
let
she's
me
in the wrong-
call my supervisor and figure out how. Because I haven't dealt with a situation like this. This is obviously
I didn't go in my house.
this is obviously
because
kind
I
of a.
pissed at you.
Okay.
And I did break out an alcoholic beverage.
Because that's standard on traffic stop.
Standard? How many people do you have go in their house and get an alcoholic
Normally, I
beverage?
would have put you on the ground and handcuffed somebody that's just trying to walk
Well,
into their
normally
house.
I put my fucking elbow in your fucking
But this is kind of a
ass of
situation,
a
given the
fucking
fact you're a deputy. You're a deputy. You know, you should know better. As a deputy, you should know how a traffic stop works. The fact that you're
Then
acting
you
like this
should
is
know
very
better than me going in
bizarre.
and grabbing a fucking
And what am
drink.
and so I'm supposed to get into a physical altercation with you?
No, you're not.
Then that's
You
what
should
you just
know better.
indicated. That's what you just indicated that you're
No, I
gonna.
didn't.
Yes, that is. I would argue that it is, but that's
No. I went into my house and said, if you're going to be a fucking douchebag,
you said.
I'm going to go ahead and give you a reason to fucking give me. So, prove it, motherfucker.
Okay. This is not how I wanted to be spending my time.
This ain't how I plan to speak it either.
I am over here at
Judge
115 East Cleveland with Amber Espinosa.
Did this in the fucking house.
You could come over here so I could talk to you about this whole thing. It's becoming quite the scenario. The sheriff's out here. Yep. Yeah, this is good.
Chris, just saying, Todd. We got fat boy out here.
I don't know what your presumption of my sexuality has anything to do with the stop.
Don't invite me into that, because I'll tell you right now that you've been sucking dick with everybody else but one of our dispatchers.
Is that what's on the grapevine?
Felons.
A lot of construction companies hire people with less than perfect backgrounds, so that part is.
Backtrack, Mr. Felon. You also contributed a house on Hayes.
Yeah.
Through felonious activities.
Did I?
And you had Jamie thinking that y'all were going to be a thing until she realized that you were gay, and then you got like 2 boys that you're trying to adopt that aren't even yours. Hey, I work sex crimes for a reason, boy.
Okay. Well, you sure have a whole lot of opinions about things.
Well, I never needed to tell you about it until you were disrespectful from loves to here, and your lights were purple. And you didn't even initiate the stop until I was already in my parking lot.
I don't think those lights turn purple with the current control panel and everything.
Blue and red was that make? I feel like this is just vindictive because your department doesn't like the fact that we do our jobs. And that is exactly what I will tell the DA and the judge and everybody else.
I've never had any problem with you guys.
Hell no, you haven't, because you've been employing felons to do your jobs. You've been kicking people out of their properties without going through the proper channels of Greer County Courthouse. And you've been making your guys tell, Hayes, you know, that like, that whole, what is it? I don't want to call it a, you might want to answer that. You know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, I'm on 911 with some guy that's not making a lot of sense. Saying something about a fire truck and by a school.
Okay.
It's not making any sense. And 911 is not giving me an address. It's not plotting for me.
Alright, well, I've got Olson coming out here. I don't know the whole thing that I'm on. I don't know. I'm just gonna talk to him. But yeah, so that's gonna have to pin for a minute, or if there's a deputy or somebody that can assist on that. It's still in the middle of the traffic stop.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I don't know what to do. Call. But to let you know.
Okay.
You said Steve's out there with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Bye.
No.
So Olson's coming out to guide you? That's okay. sorry. I guess I have my disagreements on the way you lit me up on, what is this, Cleveland? So you would have lit me up on approximately at the front of the clinic. And I'm going to need you to tell me, or my attorney, how you were notified that there was someone that was recklessly driving. And you said that you got someone, and you said from Love's to here. That's real quick, unless you were sitting over at Lee Cappy's shop. Or you were anticipating it because of whatever. And I will also go through the proper channels to see how many of you were creepy enough to run my tag. And if I find out, you're fucked. Because that's not enough time. You know how many times I've been told, hey, Greer, whatever number I was, you got somebody coming in, and by the time we are verbally notified, there's no way we can catch up to them. But all of a sudden, you were 100% certain that you got a silver Corvette driving recklessly, which is not true, from there to here, and you caught it. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. See if I'm not dragging you into this. If you need to go, go. I get it.
You put me out on traffic. So.
I thought you were coming out
It
here.
doesn't make any
I thought she was.
sense to
Is
me.
she not one of your deputies? I thought she was one of your deputies.
She's one of my deputies.
She
No,
is?
I am 100%
She
a
said
fucking civilian right now. I am not anything to do with that until
Well,
it comes to court. Explain to him what you've seen, and we'll battle it out.
Okay. What?
Let's do a get work separated, figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Two half. No, just one at a time. It's okay.
Amber.
I mean, y'all are welcome to talk to him too. I don't,
Let's go over here and talk real quick.
so, Steve is obviously on her side.
Oh, that's fine. What's going on?
So we had gotten a reckless call, a complaint of a reckless Corvette in the area. I'm sitting there going to get gas at Love's, and she goes flying by, turns and takes off. Doesn't stop at the stop sign all the way. Comes flying in here, and my lights are on from over there.
Okay.
From turning onto this road. Okay. From the gas station, I immediately turned them on.
Okay.
She said, "Oh, I didn't see it." She says, I was almost behind her, right behind her. She pulling in here, flies in here. I go to, I have to stop and back up, and I come over here, and she's trying to get out of the car as hard as she can, just slamming it against, I don't know if it's just slamming it against the tail, the step thing of this other vehicle that's parked here, or in fact, there's something wrong with the door, but it didn't seem to want to open. And so I just kind of walk over there, and then she goes to get out. She's on her feet, non-stable on her feet, slurred speech.
Okay.
She acted cool for a little bit, and she's, kind of acting like, "Oh, you know me, like we're good. I'm just gonna go inside now." And I said, "Whoa," and I didn't immediately recognize her. And then I was like, "Do I know you?" And she's like, "No, you don't know me." And then from there, she's just been defaming me, saying all kinds of stuff, slurs, racial slurs, comments about my sexuality, all kinds of stuff. Wall slurring. Her eyes are glossy and red. And then the sheriff comes out here and sits there and wants to sit here and tell me, well, you weren't completing a sentence. Why don't you complete a sentence? And all this other stuff. I'm like, completing a sentence? I just told you, just like I said, this. I'm obviously in an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
It's not how I wanted to. Something that I wanted to be dealing with. You know, she does not want to answer anything. She wants to try to take over. And and anyways, it's obviously
So you have a traffic stop.
and then so he basically essentially I tell her to go back over there. I have already asked her stay over there. She goes back over there here. Sheriff gets out and is sitting there basically getting on to me. And she goes inside and gets a drink and comes out and she's like, well, now I have alcohol in my breath because I can see there's alcohol, there's beer in the truck, in the passenger side of the vehicle. And I'm asking her, you know, like, well, anyways, she goes in and comes out with a drink. She's like, I'm on private property now, and if you haven't decided to arrest me in 3 minutes, then I will attack you. Starting to threaten to assault me throughout this interchange. And I'm like, what do you do? This is not the type of situation that obviously the average person I would have already cuffed.
Yeah. Well,
but
you have to treat him like the average person, man.
What?
You have to treat him like the average person, like
well,
everybody else.
I haven't dealt with a situation like this before.
It's an awkward situation, I understand that.
So
she went back.
She told me that she was in a domestic situation. And that he was in a hurry for her to get home and stuff. But then when I said, so is that why you were reading? Is that what you're trying to say? Whatever. She said, no, I didn't say that at all. I was saying that's what he wanted me to do. Like, well, you were, and did you pace me? Did you rate it? I'm recording you. All this stuff. And I'm like, obviously based on my
patient already.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it. Okay. But she did go inside.
Yep.
And grab a beer.
Yep.
And start drinking it.
Mm-hmm. But that doesn't negate the stuff that I observed leading up all to that.
You still have a lawful stop.
Yeah.
It makes it complicated for a DUI stop. I guess you could just claim she's our picking out.
And she claims that the reason I'm calling you out is to get guidance because you're in on this and the police department's trying to ruin the sheriff's office. So, just to let you know that.
You're good.
But anyways.
I didn't even know what you were doing tonight, so.
I surely didn't, I surely wasn't planning on this.
When you're here after the story. Okay. You're good. Everything you told me to find.
And I recorded it all
too. Is that the only drink she had out of that bottle?
Yeah, she just had one or two. Well, she went in and got it and came out with and drank one or two. How fast? Like a couple minutes, if that. I mean, and she was back out on the porch, putting it in my face, saying, "Oh, now I think this." So I'm like, I didn't
play a game of. If you let me go inside, I can say I drink alcohol now. I get her concept.
Oh yeah, and I have
nothing. Time to stop. How long have we been here?
That would be a question for dispatch at this point. I'm a little bit,
No, you're good. What's your body thing was time say?
Doesn't. What time does it say? It doesn't have it doesn't have a scrolling time.
Doesn't have a running timer.
No. I can call dispatch now.
No, you're right. It's okay. It doesn't have a scrolling timer. You're right. All right.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Basically, I'm driving around. I'm driving from Grant to here, and don't get me wrong. You see my alcohol there? I came in. As soon as you started talking shit to me, go on. I said, fuck it, because I'm not new to this.
So you walked away from the traffic stop. You did not mean it.
No, I don't know what you're trying to make sense of that. He went to talk to the sheriff and never once told me not to move. I'm already pissed because, in my opinion, he's being disrespectful. I get it. Y'all employ him to do his job. But also, if you're going to turn your purples on, and I'm going to say purple, because in my rear view, by the time I even turn, the red and blues are purple. Okay? I didn't even think that he was like pulling me over until he came in to the alleyway. And so I get out, and I say, hey, what's up? And he is, in my opinion, being very aggressive, assertive, which he's an officer, he should do that. I need my fucking answers right now. But it didn't make any sense to me, and so I'm pulling my shit, trying to question him. None of his stuff makes any sense, so I'm trying to make sense of it. And then he calls the sheriff, and that's when it starts making sense.
You called the sheriff?
I
don't know.
You called the sheriff.
I just heard it and rolled over.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
I just,
No, makes sense.
I just pulled up. I think what she means is he put me out on the traffic stop.
Okay. Gotcha.
Over the
Gotcha.
radio.
Yeah. So, what I'm saying is, he said that he had a traffic complaint. However, I am pulling into my drive and I see purple. Okay? So I pull in, I get out, I talk to him. He's stumbling, and I respond in the way that my asshole self is gonna fucking respond. Because that's what I'm gonna do. I go in the house, I get this orange drink, start drinking it, and he starts talking trash to me about it.
Do you think that was fair thing to do somebody? Would
Give
you
me-
let somebody do that?
If I told him not to, yeah.
You know, you probably shouldn't do that.
Probably, or should or
You know,
shouldn't.
you should not do that. Walk away from traffic stop.
Was
Go
I
down
get,
alcohol
was
down.
I given a directive?
I'm asking you as somebody who's familiar with it.
Josh, I'm not gonna bullshit you. Your dude over here was stumbling, didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And so I went in, Chris came out, was like, what the fuck's going on? I said, go inside, I'm gonna deal with this, because he said that he had a traffic complaint. So Chris goes inside, I grab that, and I start drinking it.
Well, you've only got a couple clips out of that.
Okay?
You never had anything else.
It wouldn't matter. I could call him an attorney now, because your dude, I didn't see purple until he was on Cleveland, and I was already in my driveway.
But do you have the right to call an attorney during a traffic stop? Or just about the DUI?
Oh, absolutely.
You do not.
Oh, wait a minute. A misdemeanor or
Ask
felony?
your boss, you do not.
You have the right to remain silent.
Yep.
Okay. So
Anything
here's
you say or do may be used against you in the court of law.
Yes, I know. That wasn't the question.
no.
I could see there's a case of beer on the passenger side floor there. I thought she wanted to answer
Was
any
it the
of
Bud
them.
Light? Because I'll tell you right now, I don't drink that fucking nasty shit.
Well,
Faggot.
okay.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm getting
Hey.
mad at him right
Okay,
now
you're,
because he's
hey,
fucking
way out of
overstepping,
line.
motherfucker.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Sorry.
do you mind?
I'm sorry.
You go ahead and
Okay.
help her out, man.
Grab me by the nape of the neck. But I'll tell you right now.
I need you.
I understand that you're mad. I understand that you're frustrated. But Amber, look at me. I need you to stop, calm down, stop getting worked up. Because it's not worth that.
You're right. You're right.
Sorry.
I don't drink Bud Light though, just so you know.
Okay.
I can,
That's like the devil's
I can
butthole
vouch.
drink or whatever.
I'm not worried about it.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to talk about the Bud Light in
Okay.
there? I'm bringing that back to Chris. That ain't
Okay.
me. And I'm sorry that I got worked up about that, but I swear to God, I ain't drinking that fucking
Well,
fucking
you're already
diarrhea
doing
in
a
a
whole
bottle.
lot of stuff wrong. I think you're sheriff with your duty. The problem I have is you're slurring quite a bit. You do have
I'm tired. What time is it, Josh?
so.
Not to mention, I
If
went
could
in and
finish,
drank.
If you would let him
Okay.
do his
You're right.
SFST
You're right.
process, so he can determine that you're not.
Is that
intoxicated.
legal to do that after I've already been parked and then he proceeded to do the traffic stop after the
There's
fact?
not a home base rule. You know
Let
that.
me call Dan.
Do you want to call him at this hour? That's a really
Oh,
bad idea.
abso-fucking-lutely,
But,
I'll
I
call
think
Dan.
maybe since
And you know what he's gonna say? Your officer didn't catch me in time, and now he's trying to con me into coming out after he's already had time to talk to you and the sheriff.
I hadn't even
And
talked
I
to him.
went in to talk to Chris and drank 2 of those.
you drink 2 drinks now, not just 2 sips. That's
About
the only
the
one
stuff.
that's the part.
2 out of that.
2 drinks out of that, so you'll be fine. That's not even close to an illegal amount of alcohol. That won't even have nystagmus issues.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Okay, can he do
But
his-
I'm telling
Can you
you,
chill out and let him do
I
his
will
part?
own you and you. And I hate to say that because, Josh, I've had the utmost respect for you.
That's what she said to me before she
Maybe not to
proceeded
Lance.
to.
This guy, I don't know what the fuck
Say a
you're
whole
talking
lot of
about
other
because you're
stuff.
mumbling, and I don't know because your dick or someone else's dick is in your mouth. I'm sorry. And Dan will also say, hey, you know what?
Dan's gonna love this body camera you got going right now.
Oh.
And the way you're acting and treating the other officers when he's just trying to do a traffic stop, and you're playing the game to go in and grab a drink so that you can say, no, I drank inside and I have my alcohol.
You
and
know
stuff.
what
I know
Dan's
that
going to
game.
say?
I know
Dan's
that game.
going to say, Josh, prove it.
That you have only had 2 sips out of that. You're going to have too much alcohol in your system? Absolutely. And you know you're going to fail a test. So how about we just be real chill for a minute and talk about this when we talk to the sheriff, and you stop talking down to my officer and give me a little,
No,
I don't know,
the
wait,
fuck?
and give me a little more respect and don't act like I'm an idiot. I know how that game works.
Amber,
Don't play me like that. Chill. I'm trying to give you a chance to just back down and chill out, but instead you want to escalate
Okay.
again and again and again. This is
I want to
absolutely-
know,
How about we stop?
and chill. Okay?
I want to know what the legality is of his stop to even initiate this whole issue.
So, if you were to be arrested, that would be a question to be determined by a judge, not you out here arguing with all of us.
You're right.
So,
Oh, that's the one thing I'll agree with you.
okay. I mean, I explained myself. It's all on body cam. It was on body cam as I approached the vehicle. Your demeanor, your speech, all that stuff is all on body cam.
Tired. Do you have kids that aren't yours? Flat. Do you
How
have
about
kids
we
that
just-
aren't?
I'm not here to
Hey,
answer
Josh.
questions.
No,
No. I'm asking him.
Amber,
Flat. Do you have kids that aren't yours?
What's the relevance of
do
that
you want to
question?
continue with your
Hey,
investigation
no.
on Amber?
I want to know about.
I wanna know the relevance of this
child
question.
Hey, how about we
pornography
just stop for a
shit you got
conversation? Do you
going
want to
on.
continue with the traffic stop right now?
Hmm?
Do you want to continue with the DUI
Why is he
investigation?
getting all worked up?
I need
From what
I
you
don't
told me,
know.
you have every right to continue going. I'm okay with that. You can
She's not. She's
I know
not
she's
going.
not being compliant, but
She-
you can still do your job.
Okay, and this is what's gonna happen. So yeah, I just asked you where do we go from here, because she is not going to, based on
How
her
would
favor,
you
she
do
is
with anybody
not going to comply with any of this stuff. She is not going to do this. She's
How would
already
you do
been
this
very.
with anybody else? It doesn't matter who she is.
I would ask her if she'd like to do this stuff. If she doesn't want to do this
And
stuff,
go ahead and do it. That's your job.
He's
Okay.
molesting the kids he's adopted.
Don't let her talking trash and make those comments about you interfere with it. You're doing great. You got a calm head, man. You're crushing it. just continue with the process. It's awkward, but this is our job.
Have you been in a position like this before?
I have. How do you wish to proceed? Hey, take me. I'm gonna chat with you. You're okay to chat with you?
No, that's fine.
Is this
I'll sit down. I need told to address his sexual allegation.
Hey,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
sexual allegation? Wow. You just come up with things based on your own
What?
feelings?
Hey, don't fucking say shit to me unless Olsen fucking hears it, motherfucker.
I didn't say it's
No.
on. This is on body cam.
Don't fucking say shit unless they hear it. I'm sorry. But don't let this faggot motherfucking child abuse motherfucker say shit unless y'all hear it too. I'm not stupid, Flat. You hire felons to do your work. Put that on your camera. You hire felons to do your work, and you have boys that aren't yours, and it doesn't make any sense. You're adopting them, and they're homeschooled, and they're very... Ask Jamie. You
Right.
confide in Jamie.
Right.
Jamie will probably say that you're sucking their fucking dicks.
Right.
Right?
Right. So because you think that.
Thank you.
Because you
He
think
admitted.
that.
He just said that Jamie's gonna say he's sucking the kids' dicks. Thank you for admitting that.
No. I'm saying right
No.
as in you think that whatever you say here is going to help the situation.
No.
Like, I don't know what you're doing right now.
I think that you feloniously hiring people in Mangum when you're from Yukon and Oklahoma City is gonna backfire on you.
Right.
And
It's-
also,
it's not
you
illegal.
evicted somebody out of a house
Did I?
without the legal means, and you and your buddies told them to get the fuck out of the house without ever legally having any
Amber.
means to evict them.
Amber. Hey.
That doesn't sound good.
Shit to me.
That doesn't sound good, by the way. Your vehicle.
Oh. Well, I was about to get gas.
Are you serious about this?
That's what I was about to do when everybody in the gas station was yelling, "There's the Corvette!" Well,
Anyways.
as she hauled
Anyways.
us.
How do you want to continue, sir?
Hey, I'm gonna remove myself back here so you guys can.
Okay.
I don't want any.
No, I understand. Appreciate it, Steve. Thank you. I got your back here right now.
She's
She's intoxicated.
well, of course. I mean, based on every indicator that I've ever learned, yeah. However, she's not going to submit to anything.
But she has the right to be asked. That's part of the process.
Right, and I can ask her for that, but she's not going
Just
to
do any
commit.
part of the process you want.
Then she's going to go to jail. If that was, then she goes. Say she goes to jail, and then she just sits there and drags this out in court, saying that, oh well, none of this had, all the stuff that she's.
Yeah, that's how the courts work on that. DUIs. It's okay. You just make whatever choice you want, man. But if you want to do something, you either continue now and get on with it, or you cut her loose.
Amber,
Yep.
are you willing to submit to a series of tests?
In my own property, on my own driveway, after your lights lit up on Oklahoma and Cleveland, actually Pennsylvania and Cleveland,
Okay.
no.
So your answer is no.
My answer is no. And my reason for that is that we've been here for how many fucking minutes? Can y'all check the radio log? And I've been in. I've drank this. I've drank another one. No, I'm not. And I don't mean that to be an asshole, but no.
Yeah. At this point, I just have to decide whether or not I'm going to arrest her based on the observations I have now or not. Because she has said that she refuses to comply with any tests or participate.
Was it just a
Exercises.
call-in? You said there was a violation?
Yes, yeah, there had been the call-in, which when I turned, I observed that it was a Corvette.
Can you tell me what I
And then-
was?
Let me just finish talking with him real quick, okay?
I just
Please.
want to know what I was
Please,
accused of
real quick.
doing.
And then
I just want to know what I was accused of
I
doing.
observed that it was a Corvette. It passes by the gas station.
Heading northbound? Southbound?
She turns in front of it. I'm parked at the gas station, and she's moving towards gosh, this is stressful. Pennsylvania, I guess it is. Right? Is it Pennsylvania? No, Oklahoma. She has to cross over Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yes. Moving to get here. She comes over here, pulls in here very quickly, parks it, and then when I pull up, she is trying to get out of the car unsuccessfully. I'm like, this sucks.
I'm not going to tell you what to do on your traffic stop, man. That's just not how I do it, you know?
Well, I've never been in that type of situation, so you've had some feedback on.
I have issue that she went in and grabbed a beer. It complicates it. She knows it complicates it.
Right.
That's why it's done.
Right.
She shouldn't have gone in the house. That's a mistake there. You know, it isn't the end of the world though. Because of the complication on this, you can, like I said, you can proceed with the arrest for DUI, but you do have complications. You can also file a formal complaint through the county about the situation and provide the evidence that you have here, and you have a very much more solid answer there as opposed to the like you said, the tough DUI. I am not talking you out of anything. You can do it any way you want, bud. But I recognize and you recognize the struggle with that. We know the game, you know, and that's a good play on our part. But it still has a follow-up that you can at least have you don't get out of jail after free card. You have to have some kind of repercussion for these actions.
If I was to go to the county versus pursuing this.
I can walk you through the process of that. It's not that big of a job.
I mean, the way she's acting and stuff is just insane. I mean,
You know, honestly, it's a typical DUI, but like I said, because you have that incident with going inside, it does complicate it. Doesn't it nullify it? Doesn't give her a get out of jail free card? pulling into your driveway is not home base. We all know that.
Yeah.
But it's whatever you want to do. Those are your two realistic routes. Or you can just walk away, but that's not really, I don't see you pulling
In
up.
your affidavit, I do expect you to.
Amber, stop,
No,
please.
no,
Just stop,
listen.
man.
In your
You're being
affidavit,
ridiculous.
I expect you to notate the amount of time that I went in and grabbed an alcoholic
There's
beverage.
a body camera that will cover that entire time
Absolutely,
frame. So
Josh.
you can just stop. Holy hell. Like, the sheriff is doing everything he can right now to help you out. You've just got to take a hand out.
Faggot dick sucking motherfucker. Okay.
What you want to do, bud? Either way.
And the whole time I'm trying to avoid getting my fucking ass beat inside that house.
We'll have to do a blood draw. So we don't have a breathalyzer.
I'm trying to, he came out for 5 fucking seconds to talk shit to me. The whole goddamn time these motherfuckers are trying to How do I say I work on domestic violence when I have this motherfucker doing that shit to me? I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep it quiet.
So, oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, I think it shouldn't. I agree with what you're saying as far as the complications to it. I think that it's very indicative that she has been drinking. Is there, I mean, can we get a blood draw? Because she can refuse that, can't she?
Yeah, she can refuse a blood draw, but you can do a search warrant for it.
So I would go right
They're
to
gonna
search
leave,
search
and he's
warrant.
gonna talk trash to me. But I don't want to admit that because I'm Greer County's
Yeah, fuck it.
domestic violence face.
So, do we have a judge? I guess I'm gonna have to call. I don't know. So I'm gonna call a judge.
As long as you don't have a judge that's going to be awake right now, they're all on training. So it does complicate the things.
Well, based on that alone, then it sounds like it's a scenario that maybe we should take a different route. I think that there definitely needs to be some accountability here, because this is, even as a cop, it's like.
But the only way you win your case is if you have a blood draw or a breathalyzer. We don't have a breathalyzer available. We don't have a judge to sign for a blood draw right now. That's why I offered a third methodology of reporting to the county directly and handling the situation through them, which you may, at least you get something there. But
Okay. Okay.
Hush, Myrtle. You're okay.
Amber?
It's okay, Mimi.
I just want to tell you something. Regardless of everything you said,
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold any of that against you. I'm not going to say, I don't know what you're dealing with.
I appreciate
I'm
that.
sorry. that you're dealing
Glad,
with
and I'm sorry I called you a fucking faggot and that you didn't want to be with Jamie and that you're sucking fucking Solis's cock or some shit. But
it. Definitely not.
I don't know if you notated anything in the midst of this where Chris came out and started bitching, but then he went back in the house because he didn't want anything to do with it. I'm not shift blaming, but I'll tell you right now that it sucks.
Yeah. Well.
And I don't know who accused me of doing anything unless it was him calling me in.
Okay.
And that would be something to look at. Was Chris the person that called and said somebody was being reckless? Because I don't know. I want to talk about it.
Well, I think it's fair to say, one, that I think I understand you're frustrated, but a lot of the actions you took here were, I think we can agree we're kind of out of line.
Yeah,
Just because somebody
I will
adopts
tell
a
you right
child
now
doesn't mean that they're trying to hurt
that
them.
when I'm mad and I don't feel like someone's believing me, I will be the worst person that you will ever believe, that you will ever hear.
Mhm.
Because I grew up not being heard. And so when you tell me that you don't hear me and you're telling me that it's this thing or that thing, I will always disagree with you because you don't understand what I'm dealing with.
Well, so what I will preface this on is that because of the circumstances that right now, um, particular circumstances, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue with this matter. Not to say that I think somebody
You're
should.
gonna apply for a warrant later. I get it.
No,
You're gonna
no, that
submit
would.
your video and all the other stuff, and you're gonna.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
But I don't think that the way that you've acted is professional, and even off duty, you know this. Even off duty, you do represent, a
Yeah,
department.
but I also understand how I would react to someone else. You catch me 4 blocks behind, and you're trying to get home because your wife is gonna fucking beat your fucking ass. I'm not saying that I did that to be. No.
This
I'm
is
not
this is
saying
your
that.
driver's
No,
license.
listen. I'm not saying that I even alluded you.
I didn't.
I didn't. I didn't allude you.
I didn't say you did.
I very much
You
was.
seem like you were in a hurry, but I don't know
No,
that
no,
you were
no.
paying attention.
I mean, maybe it's you.
You know?
But I know I was looking because guess what? That's a new vehicle. I'm going to be driving under the speed limit. And so for you to light me up, and I'm going to say purple, because blue and red make purple when you're at a distance. And when I get up to my driveway and you pull out, I could have went in my house. It wouldn't have mattered. But I knew I didn't do anything wrong. Other than the fact that I thought Chris called me in for doing something stupid. And so I talked to you. And you're talking to me, and it was, in my opinion, you didn't even give me an opportunity to express myself. You immediately told me what I did wrong without allowing me to say, hey, I have a fucking piece of shit dude that came out. And you didn't even once ask him, and I'm sorry, but you didn't even once, when he came out, you didn't once ask him to stay out here. He came out bitching about the car and went back in, and you allowed him to do that. And then you kept me out here talking about whatever.
I didn't keep you out here successfully. You went back inside and got a beer.
I mean, you're right. I went in and grabbed a couple of those because I'm not fucking dumb. But what I'm going to say is you should be more trauma aware. And I'm not trying to make excuses for myself by no means. Like, I should just have my fucking ass at home.
Yeah. Or somewhere else. I mean, if this isn't a safe place for you to be at, then I wouldn't want you to be here. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you.
What do you have to offer? Flat? What do you have to offer?
I've got rental properties. I mean, that's aside and outside of all of this. But this is the thing. Like I said, I'm going to take this to different.
I'm not asking you to make up excuses or give resolutions or whatever. And
yeah, well, and I'm not trying to. I'm just letting you know that
any bug splatters or any fucking windshield shatters or any paint, whatever that has to do with that car since we got it 2 days ago will be my fault. So that's okay. But how do I explain that when I'm Greer County's face of domestic violence? Like, hey, I should know how to do away with that. You know what the fucked up thing is? I do, but giving advice is a lot easier than taking it. So
Well, yeah, that's definitely.
that's all right. Do what you gotta do. Talk to Dan, talk to Cagle, talk to whoever, and here's what it is.
We're gonna get you towed to the gas station.
Fantastic.
I'm not gonna tell you on the bus on that one because I've done it.
Well, yeah. When they called out that there was a Corvette with I was like, well, this is not the time for
Not a
that.
good time.
I'm literally about to run out of gas.
I think you could just roll backwards when we're out of the way.
Yeah.
And then when you get pulled out, wrap around in front of you and get you pulled.
Yeah, Myrtle.
Okay.
You're okay.
Hey, will that thing go into neutral if it won't start?
I think so. Yeah. And I'm not holding anything against you, so I'm not even upset.
I'm sorry I called you a cocksucker and faggot and all that other stuff.
Well, I've been called worse.
But hey, just so you know,
I think we've all been called worse being a cop, right?
Jamie has actually been the one that called you that. She said that the reason that y'all aren't dating is because you're gay. So I use that against you. I'm sorry.
Now the reason why we're
But
dating,
Jamie
not
said that you were gay and that that's why you won't date her.
because I'm not attracted to her.
Well, no, she said you're gay.
Yeah, but I'm just saying there's other alternatives than that, you know. So it is. It always is. But please, try to make better decisions because if this could have gone a lot, and I don't want that for you. I don't know you, but I don't want that for you.
I'm probably gonna go in there and get my ass fucking beat. So just so you know.
Well, arrest him if you have to. You know, I mean,
How's that work when it's against you?
you can still defend yourself. We can come back over here.
You're
You
right.
know, you know, it's. Anyways.